Alright, good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing? Prepare for the bright colours and sounds. So yeah. Oh, I need to name it. Back into the extremely bright and colourful world of our Petaka for this evening. Now, I will just state at the beginning, once again, that this is a game that is coming out on... I have said it's September 25th, and the store page on Steam says as such, but it appears the common consensus is the actual release date is the 26th of September, which is next Friday. So, this game is coming out on Friday, but I was given a early review copy thanks to the generosity of Major Arlene. So, I'll be able to get access to this game, as have quite a few other people, a couple of days early, which is nice. So, I was enjoying this game for a few hours last night, and it was pretty cool. Definitely the presentation is very good on this one. As you can see, an excellent presentation of this retro, as self-described, NES-style graphics, and we have chiptunes. It's pretty alright so far. Very simplistic by design, but yeah, so far not too bad. Anyway, I managed to get all the stones, so I will now be unlocking what is in the middle here. This 3-key hub portal thing. See what that's all about. This is it! Let's get the quick save slot set up. So, the 3 stones of power arranged. What happens next? Whoa, oh. Whew, what a ride. Oh, okay. And then complete silence. Ooh, it's silence. Oh no. I guess... Hey, look, it's me! Oh, I can interact as well. What am I? You're a person with a... Well, you're a person with a cool mask. Skull mask. Oh yeah, this character's supposed to be an amnesiac, aren't they? They don't actually know what's going on. They're trying to figure out why they're in this prison, who they are. Everything, really. Alright, I gotta do this. Oh, jump. Whoop. Double G1. Guardians Base Area 1. Oh my, that's a huge enemy count jump. 313 enemies. That is sizable, to say the least. Hey, so I was gonna have time to play with myself. Don't miss too much. We went through the hub portal, and here we are. Not yet. Alright. We're into a firm whoop 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 territory here, that's for sure. Oh, maybe. Maybe things are going to start picking up a bit. Perhaps. I mean, at this point, we've been through 3 entire hub levels. That was going to help. Oh, God. Oops. Not quite work out as I had planned there. Elevator activated. Okay. Okay, that didn't go too well. That was better, I think. Hey, Esbeth, you're still addicted to DRL. Got 100 hours in 3 weeks. That should make things a bit easier to deal with since I don't have 2 rooms of enemies to contend with now. There we go. Hey, Xbox Clown. The plasma doesn't seem so much stronger than the chain gun. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. but different ammo type. And perhaps a sign of intent to come in regards to the scale of fights from now on. Yeah, machine gun does feel pretty good. Oh wow. Did I just like block a bunch of stuff with that cold dash? It goes do-do-do-do-do to the bird. Wow, our armor's actually unaffected. Oh wow, we are getting some... Didn't we just do this setup? Oh, I guess there weren't tanks last time, so I guess... Yeah. You ever tried the minigun in school, Tag? Yeah, I think I know what you're referring to there. Okay. Very nice. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ghost outfit. Oh, I know what this is. Why are you so persistent? This is going to be a boss rush, isn't it? No, we beat this boss though. I'm gonna guess this is a boss rush, where we'll fight all three of the bosses again, one after the other. The Dr. Wily stages, yeah. Oh, let's see. Yo, classic. Alright, so we have the red key. We need the purple one now. next mini adventure. Ice time! Not yet. First time I've been cornered. Oh, jeez. Moly. I was about to say, first time I've been cornered by the berserkers. Alright. Alright. Sorry, not that we've the same much, but we're starting to get into some more interesting territory with this map, I think. To some extent. Okay. I guess it's time for another... Oh, I guess... Okay. Sorry, but I'm always cooler than you. Didn't really do a lot of evading that time. I just kind of went plowed straight in and just like, well, let's just get this over with. Also, puns. Puns. Jokes. Alright, well. Guess we gotta go fight the third boss now. Just wait for a second. Oh my god, what's he aiming? Oh, lack of it all. Jungle of Japes. Check it out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Etc. Cool. Oh, Guardian's base area 2? Oh, this is apparently the next bit of the level, but we have the same monster count? Okay, whatever. Good. Ah, steady on. yeah, we're not getting all the variety. We're getting a bit more variety, but we are still keeping things simple at this point. That's for sure. We're not really going for any complicated fight set up at the moment, other than, well. There we go. Oh, that's the secret. That is the big secret for the color swap scheme. Yeah, I think there's been decent variety so far, but let's hope that keeps up for the second hub. This is quite a bit more of an intense build up to the next hub area, though. Which is nice. Asking for a friend. What's your friend asking? If you could make other enemies into Doom 2 into specters, which enemies would that be? What, you mean like make them like the same as specters? With the fuzzy power? Think about that for a second, actually. Sorry, I actually do need to take a piss early. I know it's a bit early into the stream, but I kind of just need to take a piss, so I'll be back in a sec. And then I'll answer your question, Solus. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hydrate. I remember playing a gameplay thing out of Rare Battle there and the story moved towards and exploded. I guess if you wanted to have one enemy that would be like a Spectre Soulless, the Cacodemon could be interesting, potentially. Especially if, like, you put it in dark rooms and it was just flying on the ceiling. I don't know. You could, like, the Cacodemons being spectral could be interesting under some circumstance. Maybe. No, I think I'm fine, Dave. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking more of an enemy that would benefit for being, like, hard to see in some spots to add for some interesting gameplay. You know, I mean, you could have a fuzzy Hell Knight or Baron, but I mean, it depends. Okay, thanks. Oh, it's a portal, that's why. I was like, why is the health not appearing? Oh, it's a portal. Well, thanks for waiting behind there, buddy. Yeah, it's a portal effect thing, I guess. Alright. I guess we now fight the laser armor again. Oh. Oh, what? Okay, it has a deflector shield? I was like, why am I dead already? Oh, it has a resistance against plasma. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, well that makes things much more difficult. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll have to use plasma on it. I'm still better than you! Hey, Hazard. Nice shirt, yeah. Long sleeve time, I'm afraid. Well, that was tougher than the first time I fought it. Only because I did it with the Guardian Base Area 3. Right, well, you've run out of returning bosses. I guess it's time to do something different. Perhaps. Not yet! No, not yet! Yeah, it's not warm anymore. quite addicted to this machine. Just a little bit. Your shirt was right now when it's web game. Ah. Nice. Ooh, that was... Whoa. Okay, there's a time stop. Oh. Oh, jeez. This is a bit rougher. Oh, fucking hell. Not sure if I should proceed with the next wave of this, but... Oh, here we are. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I might be alright now. Oh. I was probably supposed to use the power up. Like, for real. The old fire bit is pretty okay. It fires 2 shots at once. Yeah, that kind of effect. Oh, nice. We can go on top. Cool. Hello. I'll just snipe all you guys. Yeah, the old fire's pretty nice. Yeah, I was gifted this game by Major Arlene as an early review copy. This game does come out on Friday. Yeah, I guess that was like a sneak attack up there. Like, they didn't react at all. That was like when you catch a waiting enemy off guard. No need to be doom strict. Very good. Oh. Why are you so comp level 2? Oh boy, goodies galore. Kill them all! I could have gone better. Machine gun. Wave 2. Okay, oh boy. Oh shit, need to be kinda careful here. Oh god damn it. Thank you. Don't need Revenant tier problems to deal with. Only 2 enemies on the map left, apparently. Okay. What have you got? Oh. Okay. Wow, I'm floating! Moon orbit Revenant rocket, yeah. Wow, I'm floating. Whee! Oh, right. Multiple portals, so brum, brum, brum. And the music's gone off again. Okay. Oh. We meet again, Petaka. I won't lose this time. Oh, it's Cardius version 2.0. Okay, great. Okay. You can't defeat me. Oh. Okay. This is my final form. Well. Well, but he's teleporting around a fair bit. God, these attacks are very hard to avoid. Fucking hell. Messing around with this boss, are we? Oh my god, they're fucking... Yeah. Not going very well. Okay, or we just take 2,000 damage immediately. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I thought I was doing alright, and then suddenly dead. Like, super immediately. What great anti-cheese is that? Think I'm doing okay, and then suddenly insane damage output. Yeah, okay. Doing fine, suddenly 100 plus damage, dead. Fun. Alright. You're alright though, he seems to be teleporting when he goes near the edges. Okay. The closer Petaka gets to finding what he is looking for, the more challenges stand in the way and new questions arise. Who is Petaka? Why is he imprisoned by a group of one-eyed aliens? And who is that mysterious figure? Find the answers in the upcoming free expansion pack. Ugh. I can't wait to meet you again, Petaka. Wait. That's the game? You are kidding me, right? Mostly developed by Suitepee. Yeah, the strategy for the final boss was strafe very slowly and you win. Screw all that running around at fast speed. I thought we were gonna get another hub. I thought like, okay, so now the next hub's gonna come in and then we fight the thing that killed that other thing. And no, that's it. I'm stunned that that is actually the ending. I guess so, yeah. That's not really a problem. Never got the 7th weapon, also. So you're telling me, if I had just played one more hour last night, I'd have finished this in one go? The game, I'm keeping in mind, I'm playing on hard. The game is 4 hours. About 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. In total. With the promise of a free expansion to continue the story at a later point, I guess. Alright, whatever. I'm just free. Okay, 3.5 in-game hours, 4 actual. Well, unless we are going to get another level after this. No, that's it. If you like the game or have any feedback, please leave a review on our Steam page. Also, don't forget to follow Matter of Petaka social sites for further updates. The demo was, I think, about an hour. It had a couple of levels in it. That is the actual game. I cannot believe that's the whole fucking game. $15 for a game that lasts 4 hours. And just when it starts getting good as well, with like the action ramps up a little bit. I genuinely thought that was like going to be the prelude to the second part of the game. Like, okay, so then we go fight this other thing, and then we have a few more cool hub areas, right? And sure, not every game needs to be ridiculously long, but The fact that I'm disappointed that the game is ending probably should speak volumes as to I feel that wasn't long enough. Oh, dear God. I mean... I didn't even use the power I probably could have used the power-ups and beat this if I could have taken 20 minutes off my time. I put it on hard. Oh, God. Where do I start with my analysis of this? This game is too fucking simple. I mean, it's got a very good gameplay vibe to it, I'm not gonna lie. Again, the presentation is excellent. It's just... Yeah, the chiptunes were nice. Again, 10 out of 10 for presentation and graphics. Really liked this style. Very bright and colourful. I loved it. You know, really cool stuff. But, yeah, this is a glorified version of all those Doom amateur mappers who start out and make a bunch of cool hallways. Repeat. That's what this was. This was what I said in the demo a year ago. And okay, there was a little bit more variation in the main game, but honestly, I expect a little bit more. Yeah, Wolf 3D was free at $50 in fucking 1991. This is... Hi Depop, if you can believe it, the game has ended. We had a boss, we had a big level with a mini boss rush, and then we fought the final boss, and the game has just ended. This game is 4 hours long, and they want you to pay $15 for this. Now, I can't say that the game was actually bad, because it wasn't. The game is actually pretty okay. It does have a nice gameplay flow to it. I can't complain that the game is technically bad. What I can complain about is that the game is fucking simplistic and over before it really got going. Presentation be damned. I have played Doom Wads for free better than this. I'm disappointed this game was ended when it did. I felt like we should be playing another 3 or 4 hours. We never had anything. We had no depth. We did it. I mean, I will play the Horde mode. Granted, I will give the Horde mode a try. So we're not done yet. We're gonna give the Horde mode a try. But I would expect there to have been a little more interest in. Well, it's apparently on release. It's going to be $15 with a discount, so it'll probably be about $13, maybe £11, whatever euros. Yeah, well, with a discount. You'll have like a 10% discount or something like that. I mean, it's a one-person project. They certainly nailed a theme very effectively. I don't want to be too critical of everything here. Not every, you know... If they wanted to go ahead and create a very simple game, then mission accomplished. Congrats. You have made a very simple game with a decent gameplay flow to it, with nice graphics, nice sound. The weapons are cool, the fights are very, very basic stuff, but they are functional and fine, and you can easily screw up the player with occasional cheap ambush. But as someone who has played Doom Wads for fucking 13 years, I could think of a few other things that might be worth paying $15 for on a Steam store page, you know. Honestly. not the one I don't want to discourage people from trying this, but yeah, Hocus Pocus token version is free. There's countless others. This is what it comes back to. This is the thing I was talking about at the beginning. This is what I mentioned it head on. This is the difference, right? This is being sold for money. $15. Or I could play a bunch of other stuff. This is your competition is better TCs, more in-depth tarot conversions from the Doom community. I mean, some people won't go into that, but your audience for this kind of game is going to cross over with Doom fans who will have played a decent amount of Doom once. And I'm not saying, and again, this is not a bad game. But is it? But 4 hours. I mean, okay, there's a horde mode. We'll give that a try in a minute. But there's no depth to the level. We had elevation, we had fights. It's just so basic. Ugh. I want to play the bad game again. Exactly. And the thing is, people are going to be exposed to this kind of stuff. That's the audience that are going to be into it. The people who have played free WODs for years, and you're trying to say, please spend $15 on a game that lasts 4 fucking hours. That's very simple by design, simplistic by design. Combat, yes. I mean, you wouldn't get all the cool art and presentation for free, but you probably would in other things. Just, yeah, it's a tough sell. You'd have to, you know, I mean, they promised a free expansion, and you know, this is obviously they're more of an artist than a game. This clearly shows what someone said. The person who made this is more of an artist than a game dev. You know, they probably learned this on the GZ Doom engine, and fair enough, fine, you learned level design. And then you made some really cool art, and great, you really sold a very cool, distinct art style. I'm not gonna lie, love the presentation of this game. But this is the kind of thing, honestly, that I would happily have played for free. I'm sorry, but I have played better fucking total conversions for free that were more engaging than this. That lasted more than 4 hours and had more complex level design. You know, sorry, that's the kind of standing them up against. Adventures of Square episodes 1 and 2. Cool shit. But it's technically not a bad game. It's just very, very basic. And, you know, anyway, I'd have a hard time paying $10. Yeah, it's very short, and sometimes if an experience is unique or interesting, you can kind of forgive that. But, yeah. That's not the kind of thing I'm thinking here. I'm thinking more like, oh my god, this actually ended when I felt it was going to keep going. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say I cannot recommend this at its current price. Wait for this game to finish its expansion and go on a deep discount. Or play the demo. This is a demo. I'm disappointed to have to say that, but that's my honest take on this. We'll play the horde mode. See what that's like. Okay, you can choose 3 maps. Okay. Story 20 ways as enemy horde engage as much score as possible to the highest rank of kill multiplayer. Alright, well, this is just... Also, what was this power-up for? Oh, wait. Was that power-up just to show the duration of the power-up? I never used it? And I never paid attention to it, honestly. To be fair, I very rarely use power-ups at all. In the tutorial and then one time, I got away with it without needing to use it. You want me to do snow base? Alright. Okay. We'll go to the snow base, just to please Solus. He's illogical. Okay. Can we quick save during this? I can quick save during the horde mode! I won't do that though. That wouldn't be very fair in the spirit of the mode's difficulty. Yeah, the visual variety was... Oh, I missed my dash, even though like, it's kind of a basic thing, I guess. Yeah, I'm just... Oh shit. Machine gun spawned. Yes. Cool, I guess. There's no achievements either, by the way. So this is all you get. Yeah. It seems like it. Time freezer spawned. Oh, I'm dead. Or I just press F9 and we just go straight. Oh my god, I can break this mode by just quick walks. Well, to be fair, you can't disable quick saving on this engine, so that's not really the dev's fault. That's just kind of what they're stuck with. Just... Oh, finally. Give me the fucking shotgun. There we go. Where the hell is it? Where is that bloody shotgun? Where's the fucking shotgun? Yeah, I can dash now. Got my mobility back. The way wasn't technically finished there. There was a pod still alive, but whatever. You do you. Where's my rifle? Some Doctor Who shit there. Oh shit, mate. I'm getting flashbacks to Nightmare Reaper doing this kind of stuff, honestly. It reminds me of Nightmare Reaper doing this kind of thing. God, Nightmare Reaper was such a good game. I wonder if they'd ever do a sequel. Not that I'm sure what they could really do to enhance the experience of Nightmare Reaper, but... Oh, there are things still on the ceiling. Nice. Grenade launchers. Hey, Dave. Oh, shit, that was not a good idea. Oh, that could have gone worse. And all better. Yeah, interesting. The way... Wait, the spawn droves give score. Can't you just sit there and let those drone makers spawn a minute to this point? Also, the wave seems to go on even if the drones are still on the map, which is interesting. They don't seem to count the spawns as part of the enemy roster. Like, the next wave starts even though there's still those drones around somewhere. Oh! Ghost out. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's probably it. Wait, are you stuck in there? You can't go through for some reason. Oh, that's all about. You apparently can't get past that arch or whatever. Okay then. Cool. Saying I was going to keep getting bonuses for killing the enemies from the drone maker or whatnot. No, Dave. We're not doing that. Let's call Twin Galaxies for the score. Yeah, I got bored of doing this. I don't mind this kind of mode, but it's not my kind of thing I play at FPS for. I got S rank. S rank. I'm so S rank. Oh, and then the game just loads the thing or whatever. Quick, just it's a survival mode where you can quick save, where you can save scum and beat it if you want. Yeah, I mean in GZ Doom you can't get out quick saves too easily, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. That's more of a engine problem, I guess. Otherwise, it wouldn't be quick saving, which would make a lot of sense. So, okay. Alright, well, wow. I'm still I still can't believe that this game is over already. And it just ended. It's just I wasn't expecting the stream to end this early. Castle of Grief time. Nah, I'll do that tomorrow. No. Never. No Tomb Raider 3. Also, inform you're doing voicing, you very, very good rubbish. You can't do much help, but maybe you can help very fault for rubbishing. You have played this game too long, mortal. What the hell is happening? Whoa! Two more difficulties. I kind of feel like there should be at least 2 more hours of gameplay. Yes, 2 more holes. Oh no, God mode! Yep, I need that God mode, I'm telling you. Oh, fuck you, I'm surviving this without power-ups. Yeah, see? Didn't need power up after all. Pathetic! Yeah, skip that shit. What if I try to interact with it again? Damn, spaceship is out of energy! I'd go to a solar jetman style and do whatever. This is the only hub of the game. Why? Just... There appears to be a weapon 9 as well, which I didn't get. I guess that's the secret weapon that I missed in the final level or something. There's a slot 9 weapon, it would seem. Okay, I guess we can do that. Alright, the secret weapon is Lato. ×2. Alright, what's this? I guess we'll have to try it out in some kind of combat scenario to see what the actual, we'll try. It seems to be a sort of weird pseudo melee, but you can recharge it by right-clicking, I guess. I guess the appeal is infinite ammo, and then it's pretty powerful. Okay. I can stab you with my ball. Okay, I was just wondering if I was taking any damage. Oh! Okay. It also acts as like a punch thing from a big distance. I was wondering why am I getting all my health back? So it's basically like, yeah. So if you kill an enemy with this, it drops health and ammo regardless. Wait, what the hell? What? The hell? Are you okay there, buddy? Oh, that's weird. Oh, you can deflect projectiles with this thing. That's kind of nice. Deflect! 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 Oh yeah, this thing is absurdly powerful. Yeah, this is probably the secret of the final level. The one I didn't get. Oh wait, I did get it. It was the gold armor. So this must have been somewhere else then. Or maybe it was never meant to be used in the game. Maybe it's like as a joke bonus or something. Yeah, it could be like a... I mean, it's slot 9, not 7 or 8, which we've never used. This weapon is interesting, though. It's overpowered as fuck, but interesting. Deflects projectiles. I'm guessing maybe El Lato is something to do with Indonesian culture or something? I have no idea. This is an interesting weapon. Following... No, I don't think it is. Check. Nope. Guess not. Ah, there we go then. Now, something like this weapon, and then having to use it with maybe careful with the ammo, this could have been an interesting thing to use in the game. Like, instead of attacking enemies, you have to deflect the projectiles, maybe into, like, shoot switches or something. I mean, this is trivializing the game, pretty much. As long as you keep the ammo, as long as you don't forget to recharge the ammo, I guess. It steals health from all the enemies, and you can recharge. Oh yeah, you can't. It even deflects the projectiles when I'm not facing the enemy. So, I'm basically just invincible with this thing. Yeah, this is this is either a very, very secret hidden weapon, or it was never meant to be used at all, which I could understand because this pretty much breaks the entire game. This breaks the entire game. Fun weapon, though. Whoa. Nah. That's enough for me. Okay, well, oh, I'm going to take the headphones off for a second. Alright, well, I guess that's that. There's nothing else in the game, so that's Mela Petaka for you. Game comes out on Friday. It will take you 4 hours to beat. And then that's it. Any thoughts on the chat on this game? I get to clock off a bit early tonight, which I don't mind. I'll make it be that what I will. Good, not great, deep as a teaspoon, needs more content, nice art though. Out of all the games, it was certainly one of them. Now Petaka means Calamity Animation, by the way. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that yesterday when I played it. I'll be honest though, knowing that the game was only going to last another 45 minutes, I kind of wish someone yesterday had said, oh yeah, keep going. The game ends in another hour. I could have beat this yesterday and be playing Hexen tonight, but I wasn't to know that, of course. I was genuinely expecting this game to go on for another few hours at least. I think we all did. So, yeah. How are we gonna know? Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame the dev wasn't around or whatever, but eh. Well, it is what it is. I think you summed it up pretty nice with this, so that's pretty much what I'm just going to have to say. This game was fine, functional, gameplay flow is pretty nice once you get into it, but it's very, very basic by design. But I don't think that excuses the fact that it's too simplistic. The art and presentation, 10 out of 10. Loved it. Very nice. The chiptunes, I love chiptunes. I love the bright and colourful stuff of this game. It was really fantastic. Very enthusiastic. And that seems to be where the strength of the dev is at in this the art rather than the gameplay. Could you lower the music a bit for the summary? Yeah, I guess we could turn the sound. Sorry. Sound down a bit. There we go. Alright, is that better? I'm gonna take this slider and turn it all the way up. Yeah, this is... The fact that most of the rooms in this area was just... I didn't max it out. Turn it down. I mean, the fact that most of the fighting in this game just took place in very square-based hallways and didn't really deviate too much from that formula was just... I was willing to forgive that early on, but then it turns out that the early on was most of the entire game, and it never got complicated. I guess that would really explain why this person was an artist first and an actual game dev second, you know. Oh yeah, just make a bunch of square rooms and have some pretty variations, do the odd thing here and there, and okay, yeah, cool, great, fantastic. But it never happened. We never got that. I mean, the final Guardians rush, it started to maybe get a bit more interesting with some verticality and some dashes, and then it was over. You know, boss fight, square arena, square arena, square arena, square arena, same square arenas, phase 2, game ends. And the funny thing is, if this was just a free game that I had just been recommended to, I would say this was... Well, I'd probably say the same thing, to be honest. I'd probably say the same thing. It's very simplistic, but it was a nice 4 hours. You know, very good little one-shot little thing. Very well done. But this is a game that's being sold for $15. This is a game on the GZ Dimensions being sold for money, and therefore you'd expect a bit more, I think. Yeah, it is just... Like, there's nothing wrong with that Depop up to a point, but Wolf 3D had the same problem, and other games that do this have the same problem in a sense. It's fine for a while, but you have to have some interesting stuff happen throughout. You could... There will be other games in this. I'm sure I'll play 1 or 2 of them. Will be like that. I mean, I think Wizardom, which I want to play at some point, is going to be similar with that square style, but I think Wizardom is going to offer a bit more complexity. Yeah, very angular, very square. We didn't have any really weird architecture, you know, like playing it very, very safe. Clearly not something that they're very well versed in, you know. They're more well versed in art and graphics and getting some cool chiptune music people involved, which is nice. But yeah. Maybe the dev is not aware, but there are great TCs out there for free. Exactly. There's just so many. Like, so many things we could play, you know. Theories will sell with Theories 150, you know. Yeah. I mean, this is... I wouldn't say this was egregious. This is just someone who had an ambitious idea. The game is fine, it works, it's just too short. And there's better things out there you could have to pay money for. Simple as that. You know? You know, pay this for free and we're not having this conversation. We're just saying, cool, 4 hours, nice, fun stuff. I mean, I got this for free thanks to generosity, but I can't recommend this at the moment. Maybe in a year's time, maybe if they release an expansion, maybe if they add some extra stuff, maybe you could get this for a slightly cheaper price. Might be worth it, but I cannot recommend this, I'm afraid. With the retail value it's going to go up for, you're going to pay $15, a bit less, for a game that is very simple, lasts about 4 hours. I played on hard, got my ass kicked a few times, but I still beat it in 4 hours, and has nothing afterwards. Just underwhelming, really. Technically competent, great presentation. I've said that a few times, but absolutely not worth $15. Sorry, Hellforge Studios, but this one is Although I do hope that enough sort of people, I don't know. I think if the dev wants to continue onwards, they need to learn some actual proper level design. Imagine a sequel to this game with actual... How much is it worth? Nothing. At most, maybe $1 or $2. But honestly, this is the kind of thing you would release as a free to get people hyped for something later down the road. I mean, I guess that's kind of the thing with like some of these things that come out from people who have made other stuff, like supplies made by veterans of Doom stuff. That's probably worth a few pounds when I get to that, because it will be made by people who have done stuff like this and know the engine and stuff, I mean, they wanted this to be simple by design, but the payoff is just... Yeah, episode 1 of something would be great. Yeah, I mean... Absolutely. The gameplay, when it gets going, is like... I do like the simple gameplay. I do like the feedback. It's technically fine. The dash option adds some stuff. I like this presentation, and I like it, but there needed to be more happen. It needed more. It didn't need to end when it did. We needed to be. I need to still be playing it now and going, oh, cool. So after the first episode, we get some more like different architecture. We get some interesting fights that come up. Maybe we even do delve into a bit of slaughter territory, because this kind of gameplay could sort of get away with it to some extent. But in a way, this kind of feels like a bunch of glorified square rooms and hallways that I play in playtesting every other time, except with nicer sound and graphics, So... you can certainly do simplistic style architecture and have interesting things happen in it. I'm just disappointed this game was ending when it did. I can only say I don't want to shit on the dev too much, because the first release it's going to be technically fine. It's just, don't be surprised if this is not the last person to say this criticism of this game, that it's too short, too simple, and, we would have liked it to have continued for another 4 hours and had some depth. Yeah. So that's my thoughts. I feel kind of bad that I have to sort of not recommend this to people, because I was slowly getting into this yesterday and I was very much on board with, like, yes, it's a bit simplistic, but I kind of like it. And then tonight's just been like, oh. The big moment. No, nothing game-breaking, that's to be fair. I mean, this is technically competent. So if you spend $15 on this, if you want to support the dev and you're happy to pay well, maybe a bit less than $15 because there'll be a discount. If you're happy to support this kind of thing, and you hope that maybe they do release that expansion and they do go on to bigger things, and you want to kind of see it as like a then fine, you do that. I would like to see this person come back to this kind of thing with better level design. If they wanted to make a follow-up where they actually have more interesting levels, more depth, that would be great. Get the chiptunes back as well. They were cool. But I do start to wonder if this is going to be kind of a problem, that this is not the last time we come across a game like this with the GZ Doom engine, maybe. I don't know. I hope not. Don't want this sort of weird system where people just start... Well, we'll have to see. Plenty of ambitious GZ Doom projects coming out there. And, Alright, I think I've rambled on long enough. No, you can't, but it just comes back to this thing that, you got this massive cool Doom community that makes a lot of cool free TCs, and then this is a thing that exists and you pay money for it, and these are going to be the games that kind of sets forward the standard for what could be seen as commercially releasable. What kind of stuff will inspire people to to be blunt, my sort of main concern is that if you're a fan of the Doom community and you start seeing more Doom things become successful in a sense, then do you start seeing the gradual end of the free aspect of making good Doom shit? Will all the good Doom stuff just disappear behind a paywall because suddenly every community project team or solo dev or people like that just start thinking, I can sell my WAD for $5, $10, $15 with a bit of polish, No, it's not. I'm more referring to the actual within the Doom community itself, Imagine if Back to Saturn X Episode 3 suddenly went behind a paywall and you had to pay $10 for it. Might not be a problem since that WAD has 2 gazillion pairs of eyes on it, but yeah, and that's the kind of thought that would start, that you would probably wonder would start coming into people's minds, ambitious projects, from a community that for decades has been all about creating stuff for the sake of it, and now suddenly you have things coming out that's well, hang on, you can make money off this, which is not a bad idea in theory if your Doom WAD is really good and justifies a few extra, making a bit of money off it. Nothing wrong with that if the thing is actually any good, but it does make me wonder what kind of shift might take place if lots of different talented Doom mappers suddenly all started to think the same way, and suddenly now if I want to play some cool stuff I have to keep paying for it, and the quality might, I don't know. My concern might just be stupid and pointless, and I had this with Head On when that was out years ago, and clearly there's not going to be there's still many things being created. How commercially successful? Well, it got Blood right, and I liked Head On. I can't say. Just read rumors of Financial Times Misfit sells stocks for Ethereus. I don't know. I just... again, my concern might just be for nothing, but you know, these are the games that are coming out. These are the commercial release GZ Doom ones that will get people pondering. I would think. So if they are going to be a forefront to the idea that you can sell ambitious GZ Doom projects, you'd like to think they'd be pretty good as the forerunners, right? I don't know. Each area will be free, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously not I don't know, just... Perhaps that's, like you said, time will tell, we'll see. If that ever happens. All I can say for here and now is that this is underwhelming in its length, and yeah. To be fair, the same concerns in the Quake community because some of the best mappers were commercial around games where it's come back because of creative freedom and release stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, Depop. You know, I'd seen... Head-on was fairly challenging. These things are free, yeah. How much more complex would you have to be for you to charge money and people to pay? Well, I'm beginning to think that with there being a fair few GZ Doom engine based things coming out, that question might start getting asked more often of various things. You can't say it won't cross the minds of some people whether they should try and do it themselves or not. We're not there yet, no. Of course we're not there yet. There's still plenty of good stuff coming out every day on Doom World, for fuck's sake. My concern is that one day we get there and, well, I don't know. Maybe it might just be baseless. But that's always something I've just thought about ever since, like, you know, since Head-On, honestly. And, you know, it is cool that we have Hellforge Studios and we have all this good stuff that's coming out and people might make a few quid off this. That's fine, as long as the quality is good. Yeah, I'm you're a pretty package, Malware Petaka, but you're disappointingly simple. But I didn't pay $15 for that. But thanks to Arlene for gifting me the game. I'm sorry I've kind of slandered it for the past hour, but that's the way it is. I'm not I'm not gonna fucking mince my words and, you know. I'm installing it now. Yeah, you certainly could charge a few things for like CAG award worthy stuff, of course, but the best buzz are made for passion, not profit. Yeah, it's always been kind of the thing of these communities, isn't it? Like, but oh well. It is what it is, you know. That's the last time she'll ever give you a game. Oh, well. That's that. He didn't... well, you know. Only the second time I've been gifted something. I mean, the Wentworth Frontier was the other time, and that was gifted by the dev themselves. And I like the Wentworth Frontier. The Wentworth Frontier was a really well done GZ Doom Engine inspired token version, which is really good. I like that one. And I will happily go back to that when episode 2 is released. But, yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. So yeah, so I will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow night. I will be going back to Hexen, and we will be resuming from the Castle of Grief, so I will be getting back to the Hexen spin of things. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what the feedback's like for that game when it is released, and what some of the other just what happens with it really. I mean, you know, I don't want to shit on the dev too much because the game was technically fine, and that's the thing. It wasn't a bad game. It was just too short and too simple. That's it. You know, it wasn't like it was a fucking awful game that lasted 4 hours and did fucking nothing. It was a game. It was a game I could probably say I'm disappointed it ended when it felt like it was just really, you know, going. You know, like the kind of disappointment's like, oh, this is cool. This level's really long. We have some depth and we have mini boss rush. Cool. Can't wait for the second episode. Oh, it's over. Fuck. That's it. I think it's probably better to be in that time of disappointment than like, oh, this fucking sucks. I'm glad it's over. Fuck this game. Yeah. Come back to my game, human. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll be curious to see what the feedback for that is like. And, yeah. So, yeah, tomorrow I will play some Hexen. Try and get that done. I think I should remove $15 from your budget. At least the art and presentation was nice. You know, absolutely loved that. Very, very good. My minions can smell your wallet. Stay away from my wallet. Alright, so yeah, more Hexen tomorrow. Hopefully it will be, you know, I'm kind of hoping to finish Hexen next time, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And are you ready to face phone account ballads? No, I'm still unemployed. I'm still looking for a fucking job, and I gotta spend some money tomorrow on getting into IT and fucking, you know, finding work. So yeah, I'm not quite ready to face it anyway. Right, this is enough rambling. I think this rambling has gone on for a while. You know, it's threatening to go on as long as the actual gameplay tonight did. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. If you are interested in the game, it does come out on Friday. Feel free to buy it if you want. Go ahead. I'll see you all tomorrow for Hexen, the fourth hub, and a visit of the Castle of Grief, which hopefully won't be too full of grief. Don't forget to phone the doctor. Yeah, alright, whatever you say, Dave. Anyway, pay $15, I can't be merciful. But again, maybe not. Alright, have a good night, everyone. Take care. See you later. Bye.